So I'm at the Pittsburgh World of Wheels custom car show, and I come across this grouping of late model automobiles, a bunch of late model rubbish. What are these cars doing here? It's just unbelievable. Like, how do you come in here in a car that you bolted some wheels on or put a different intake on and go, oh yeah, this belongs here? There's a couple guys that have thousands of hours into custom building vehicles in here. Well, right there. It's hideous, but a lot of time, a lot of talent. Of course, not the kind of polished talent that makes for something absolutely incredible, but like, what in the hell is that Hellcat doing here? Next to this. Look at this junk. Unreal. Here's another one. Why? Just why? Goddamn rocker panels are rotted out. What is this junk doing here? It's just unbelievable. Let me buy a new Hellcat and bolt some wheels on it. Now it's ready for the show. Go home. Sweet little Chevy 2. Nova, whatever you want to call it. Very nice Camaro. It seems that center stage here and inside the entry doors are the cars that meet a much higher standard than the rest of the junk here. There's a 2022, I believe it is, Riddler Award car, done by Bruce Harvey. I know him personally, he's a great guy. Sweet old Restomod wagon. A lot of body changing done there. Wow, that is something else. A lot of great stuff here in the middle. And the further away from the middle you get, the more garbage you see. And you know, they really need to have some kind of standards here. When you allow people to bring junk to custom car shows, when you allow them to bring cars that aren't custom at all, or the only customization on them is what the weather and time has done to them, then people with the really nice cars are not going to come to your show because it's nothing but rubbish. This is another one of Bruce Harvey's jobs. Incredible car. I think this might have been the 23 Riddler Award. I watched every single bit of this car being done. Hey, there's Bruce right there.
It gives you that rooker, but it's not. It's orange. You know, and the 50 Merc is such a thick car. I love doing graphics, so I wanted to grab stuff. Just move it off. You try. But yeah, it's such a deep color. Really good. Right. Yeah, and that's the hardest part, is to get it even. And believe it or not, there's no flake. It's just like a reflective count. Okay. So it's a little bit smaller because I think sometimes the flake will take away. But it's got the reflective count. So on this car also, I know.
Yeah, and then right next to that you got a, right off the showroom floor, couple-year-old, some special edition nobody gives a shit about Mustang, and a couple old Chryslers over here. Ford, Corvette. Nice old truck. GTR, big money. Nothing special. Nothing money can't buy. Ain't no talent put that together except for the manufacturer that made it. Is that a Lincoln? Very restyled. That's a Fairlane. Somebody did a lot of restyling on that one. There's a Woody. Everybody loves a Woody. Ford. Looks like a Ford. Oh, well, that's a bit of a sacrilege. V8 Ford with a small block Chevy in it. You absolute dunce. The hell is wrong with a small block Ford? Got thousands, hundreds of thousands, maybe of dollars into the thing, and you cheap out and put a Chevy motor in it. Way to go. Couple old early 60s Lincolns. This one appears to have been painted with a stick. Cool car, but needs a paint job. Hard top, convertible. Pretty cool. Oh, that's a sweet little Camaro. Nice Mustang. I think it was a Studebaker over there. We'll go around and see that. Once again, what the hell are you doing with that rubbish here? '56 Volkswagen Bug. That is very nice. Super nice, very nicely done. 33 Pontiac. Odd color combination, but very elegante. Straight 8 in it. Very cool. Original looking, looks like mohair, but probably isn't, not in this day and age. Well, there's a very large and very hideous automobile. 55 Packard. It needs some paintwork, needs some attention. Look at those runs in there. Looks like somebody painted this with a sweeper. Not sure why you would run a DA sander on the chrome and then just not throw some silver paint on it. What would be the point? This old boy needs some work, but it's pretty damn cool for 55. Boy, what an ugly automobile. So ugly, it's neat. Dear God. Holy hell. There are much cheaper ways to kill yourself. But there probably ain't more fun way to go bankrupt. Oh, that's funny looking. Must be all fiberglass. Everything's molded in. Oh, that's horrible. Nice paint job, but the body's a mess. And there's an absolute sweetheart. Sweet old Pontiac. That's a beautiful car. Beautiful car. Customs by Cochran. In case you're not from Pittsburgh, there's Cochran family of dealerships. Sell all different types of brands of vehicles. Dealership chain, kind of local chain. And they decided a few years ago they were going to come up with, they were buying body shops everywhere, opening collision centers, and they decided they were going to have a custom shop. And I bet there's some real turds coming out of that custom shop. Well, here's something that's just a little bit over the top. Dear Lord. It almost don't, no matter what you do to that bottom end, it's going to be screaming for mercy. This is absolutely hilarious. I doubt if it's streetable. Wow. Somebody with great artistic ability, not a whole lot of money apparently, has done taken a old Ford Ranger and just went absolutely insane with the paint.
My friend has a 1973 Mustang, still runs.
What in the world? Four-door old LTD. Growing up, a friend of mine had one of these. It was a station wagon. Well, his dad had it. Had the jump seats in the back. Very cool car. Us kids would sit back there. It was great. Didn't even have to be going anywhere. Fun to have a good time in that car. What a nice old Ford pickup. Sweet little two-wheel drive, short bed. And somebody brought down a Willys MB, looks like, or a Ford GPW. Trailer and all. It's a Bantam trailer. That's a 42 GPW. I think I've ran places with this guy before. And right next to it, right next to the combination that won World War II and rid the world of Nazism, fascism, and Imperial Japan, you have Imperial junk. Next time you use Harlequin or some type of flip-flop that requires a lot of coats, you may want to wait a little longer between base and clear so your car doesn't look like a marshmallow. Now we're in import row here, which there is nothing special about any of this stuff. Yeah, let's bring our brand new truck that we didn't do a damn thing to. I'm sure GM appreciates you bringing their new truck to the show. Oh, it's hideous. This just may have been the most critical car show walkthrough maybe you've ever seen. And maybe I'm a little harsh, but I've been in the industry for almost 40 years, and I know quality when I see it. And standards matter, you know. You let just a bunch of rubbish come into a car show, and that's pretty soon all you're going to have in a car show is a bunch of rubbish. Might have a couple guys come in with really amazing shit, vying for awards, bragging rights, trophies, notoriety, you know, because it gets you more of those types of jobs. But standards matter. Objective beauty exists. And bringing this kind of rubbish to a car show and allowing it to come into a car show, it's just ridiculous. Now this is very cute. A lot of work to put a faux patina on a car like this. But it's cool. Literally a work of art. It's not shiny and amazing, but cool. It's just cool. We get a lot of time in it. And it's very clean, very straight, and very nice. Sweet old Cadillac. Just slammed onto the ground. Late model, injected motor in it. Very cool car. Nicely done. And then 2 cars away, you got absolute rubbish. Oh, congratulations, you had a new Tesla painted. Import junk. And for some unknown reason, a school bus. Okay. Back in the Hellcat and Challenger Charger, whatever the hell second this is. And this guy says to his buddy, I'm gonna get them lights that go around the headlights that are red. And his buddy says, oh yeah, well I'm gonna put them underneath the car and I'm gonna get ones that go red, white, and blue. Are you kidding me? What are we, 12? I know this may have been an excessively negative trip through the car show in Pittsburgh, but as I stand here in front of a Ford pickup with rotted out bedsides and a paint job done in house paint, it's brought to mind shows of the past here in Pittsburgh. Back in the late 70s, World of Wheels, I remember going to it when I was a young kid with older gentlemen who knew what was nice and what wasn't. And there was incredible cars here, incredible. Because they didn't let junk in here at all. And if they did, they were on some other floor all to themselves. There is objective beauty in the world. And there's too much of a lack of standards these days. There should be standards to get into this thing. You should have a few judges right at the beginning. Yes, you can bring that in here. No, you can't. Because all you're doing is muddying up the show and maybe taking the place or the space of somebody who could have brought in something truly amazing. Yeah, standards matter. The details are absolutely astonishing. Look at how clean the bay is. Absolutely nothing mounted in there. Candy apple red engine. Amazing. Probably doesn't take it out in the rain and salty weather. It's another one of Pro Comp Customs built by Thru. It's all about standards, man. Camera will not resolve it, but the distinction of image on the paint is just like a mirror, like an absolute perfect mirror. It's actually flatter and shinier than the chrome, I think. It's custom work. Same thing going on here.